Hello everyone, Jennings Outdoors here. I'm actually the old man, so you might want to pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. Today I am doing a oil change on the transmission of a 97 XJ. This is what we use for, and others like it, for our adventures. Love these machines. Can't hardly tear them up. I have a 4.5 rough country lift on this Jeep, and that we installed ourselves. I love it. It's been great so far. So changing the oil on the transmission is not as easy as if one that you without. So if you have one with the 4.5 rough country lift, I can't speak for the others because I don't know. You will need to do these steps. So I'm going to go through them pretty quick here, just to maybe help you out, okay? At this point of the process, there is the pan plate for the protection for the transfer case and the back of the transmission. I had to use a support for the back of the transmission. Also, when you take these long arm travel kit bolts out of that pan, they come right here to that point. Those are the forward point of your. You also have two for your, or four for nuts that go in here for your support. So those are those four little ones here. So anyways, when you take all that off, you have a problem with the front end, and I didn't want it hanging off the shocks. So what I did is I just put some simple 1-inch straps on either side. I went up to the frame, jacked it up, okay, because it's loose. And it made it a lot easier to get these bolts out. And you will need to probably go up a notch or two to get these to sit right in your in your support bracket there for your protection for your transfer case and your transmission. But anyways, got that all off. Drain the oil, which is absolutely filthy. I knew it needed to be done. Who knows how many miles is on this rig? Of course, I bought it used. It's got almost 300,000 on it. The other thing, the way they ran the piping here, I can't get the pan all the way off because obviously your dipstick goes to the top. So I just have it here. I got the filter off. Okay, there's 4 bolts that hold that. 2 on the front, 1 in the middle, and then 1 on the back, okay? So this goes forward like this. I went to NAPA and bought this kit. Comes with a new gasket, and of course, if we're looking at the front of the vehicle, this is going to set like that, and this will be up to the transmission. This will be the bottom, okay? Then I asked what I needed to use for transmission fluid. They went into their computer, so this is what you need. I got extra quarts. I'm not sure. I think it's 4, 5, 6 quarts. I don't know. I haven't looked at that, so don't take my word on that. I did clean all this. I just got it far enough down where I could reach up in here with a 10mm socket, 1/4 inch. Get up here and take your bolts out. You can reach up in there real easy. This makes it really nice when you have a lift, because I'm getting old and I don't like being on my knees. So several other, there's 13/16, 3/4 for your bolts that go in here for all of your plates. You got to reach back in here when you take these apart, up over the top with a 3/4 box end wrench to get you, because all of these lifts have only one that goes all the way through. The other one goes part way through and just bolts into here. So anyways, I hope this is helpful. Bracket on each side, because this bracket here, that plate goes on first, and then this bracket goes on to support it. So there's one on each side. And while I had it up in the air, I'm going to grease all these and lube them up. Some of them have grease, Zerks, and some of them don't. So good old XJ stuff. Gave her a once over while I was under here. Actually in pretty good condition for what I've put it through. Hope that's helpful. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. Thank you. You guys have a great day. Let's go Jeeping.